In this video, we will learn about Draytech's Central VPN Management System. So what does the CVM do? It allows you to establish a VPN with a single click, display the CPEs on Google Maps, and you can also schedule the CPE to backup, restore configuration, as well as upgrade firmware. From the VPN management profile, you can show the CPE information just by holding your mouse over the router. You can also click the CPE to dial VPN through IPsec and PPTP. Here you can see the CPE VPN connection has been added to the list. The Google Maps function allows you to hover over the location to learn more information. The CPE management maintenance profile allows you to configure backup, restore, and firmware upgrade remotely. How does the CVM work? The CVM communicates with the CPE via the TR069 protocol. CVM initiates CPE to dial the VPN tunnel, and it allows you to manage multiple CPEs simultaneously. For example, the Viger 2860 is allowed to handle up to 8 CPEs. We will now configure the Viger 2925 as a CVM router. Click the Central VPN dropdown and click General Setup. We will enable the CVM SSL port for added security. Here you can choose your username and password. You will select your LAN subnet. We selected LAN 1. Now go to System Maintenance and click Management. Make sure that Allow Management from the Internet is ticked and ensure that the HTTPS server option is also ticked. Ensure that the CVM SSL port is enabled. We can now configure the 2912 as a CVE router. Click on System Maintenance and TR069. We will need to get the URL for the ACS server from the CVM. To get this information, click on Central VPN Management and General Setup. Here you will need to copy the HTTPS URL, since we chose the CVM SSL port. Here you can paste that information and copy the username and password that you selected. You'll now need to enable the CPE client as well as periodic inform setting. Here we chose 90 seconds so we get a faster response time, but please note that this will send more packets. Under System Maintenance, please click Management. Ensure that the TR069 server is enabled. We'll now go back to the settings to see if we can test and get an ACS response. Please note, this could take some time due to your internet connection. The green light means the CPE is now connected to the CVM router. Return to the CVM and click the CPE management. Here we can see the CPE in the unmanaged device list. Click the checkmark box and give the device a name. You can also add the device location, which will be used later in Google Maps. Here we can see the Google Map integration. The router has been tagged in Dallas and appears directly in Dallas. For larger networks, you can see routers that are across the world. We can now move on to VPN management. If you hover your mouse over the device, you can see a detailed information list about the router. By clicking on the device, you can tunnel in and establish different types of VPN tunnels. In our case, we just established an IPsec tunnel. It could take up to a few minutes to establish the VPN tunnel. Now that we've established the connection, the tunnel will appear in the VPN connection list. Now click VPN and Remote Access and LAN to LAN. Here we can see the VPN profile has been created automatically with the name of the last 6 digits of the CPE router MAC address.